Hi everyone, I wanted to do a video to show you, to let you know where I get black candles from. Black candles can be hard to get hold of. They're not as popular as white candles or candles of different colours. It can sometimes be a bit hard to get hold of the different coloured candles. You tend to get some, like you'll get some sort of reds and pinks and whites quite commonly, or purples at your like local supermarket, but it's not very often I see blue candles, black candles, and some of the others I've made. So I thought I'd show you what I do, so where I get them from. This one I got from my local sort of new age spiritualist type shop. You tend to get them this size, your standard sort of dinner table size candle. And the shop I go to tends to have black, white, they've got some gold and silver, and then I think I've got like a sort of ivory colour and yellow, I think. And then in the mini candles they've got all sorts of colours, but they tend to be the mini candles, like the little packets of the spell candles. So I picked up this one, which is your standard dinner table size candle, and I see a few of these around, but I don't tend to see them any bigger than this, and I certainly don't see black candles in containers or anything, you know, like the jar candles like these. I don't tend to see black in those. So yeah, you can get standard dinner candle size ones, but I wanted a massive pillar candle in black, and this one I made, and it's a bit of a sort of purpley black. That's because of the dye I used. And I've got a mould to make a pillar candle in this size that I bought, that cost me 12 quid, but it's going to last me years and it's going to make loads and loads of candles, so I thought it was a worthwhile purchase. So the mould cost me 12 quid, and then if I order it online, I can get 2 kilograms of wax for 8 quid. If I go to the shop that I go to, it's about 8 quid for a kilo. But online I can get like double the amount for roughly the same price, and that bag will make about, let me think, if it's a kilogram bag, I think I can get about 3 of these out of it, 2 or 3. The 2 kilogram one, obviously I can get more. I haven't measured exactly how much it takes. It's about my little container that I've got to melt wax in, it's about 3 of them to make a candle this size. So let me see, that's going to be about a third. So yeah, out of a 1 kilogram bag, I can get about 3 big candles like this. So for 8 quid, I can make 3 of these. And then obviously you just buy the wick separate as well. So the wick comes as like a long, it just looks like a long piece of string basically. And what you do is you cut it to the right size. You can pre-dip the wick as well if you prefer it to have a layer of wax on, but I find it doesn't tend to make much difference with this one. And what you do is you just thread it through the mould at the end, where the point is at the bottom of the mould. So you just thread the wax through, the wick through, and then make sure you seal the end with a bit of blue tack or something, because it does have a habit of dribbling. And then you pour all your wax in. So, and this is the top, this is like the bottom end. This one did come out of a bit of a funny shape at the bottom, but if I really wanted to, I could fill that little recess in. It's no great problem. But when it's standing up, you can't tell. So yeah, this one I made recently. It's got a couple of scuff marks in. And then obviously if I want any more, like if I wanted like a whole shelf of black candles, or I wanted to make a few of them, obviously I can make as many as I like. And all you do is you get the little packets of the candle dye. Sometimes it comes as a stick form, so it looks a little bit like a wax crayon. and you shave a bit off and mix it with the wax, or it comes as little flakes, like coloured dye flakes. You can get those from anywhere that sells candle making supplies. I tend to get a lot of stuff either at my local arts and crafts shop or online. If you just search for candle making and candle making equipment, kits, candle making wick, candle dyes, something like that, you'll find all of that like on places like Amazon or whatever. So yeah, the easiest thing to do is make your own candles. You can get moulds that are smaller than this. So I've got some that are like little votive candle moulds, which is like, you know, those little tiny candles that you put in candle holders. It makes that size candle. You can get the ones that make the dinner candles, this size. You can get moulds for these as well. What else can you get? Obviously, if I had like my large tea light candles, once they're empty, I can refill the containers. You can get moulds to do tea light candles as well. You can get moulds in all sorts of sizes. I've seen some where you can make like a little animal shape candle, that sort of thing. So, you know, possibilities are endless once you've got the moulds, but obviously the moulds is the expensive part. Like I said, the mould for this one cost me 12 quid. But I've already made, let me see, I've already made about £16 worth of candles out of it. So it does, you know, it does save you money in the long run. And obviously if you got into candle making, you could sell them. So yeah, that's where I get black dinner candles from, is I make them. If you want to see a tutorial on how to make a big black pillar candle, let me know. And if anyone's wondering what these are used for, I mean, I like them just because it's black and I like black. It's one of my favourite colours. But in paganism, in Wicca and witchcraft and stuff, you use black candles to banish negative, you know, for banishment, for protection, removing negativity. It's all about sort of getting rid of stuff is what you use black candles for. And yeah, hope you found this little video useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.